Good morning and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 207, part 4. Use the Sefer HaChinuch mitzvah that keeps your soul on its way. And here we go. Having discussed which women are subject to the prohibition of Niddah, the Chinuch addresses the type of emission that is considered tameh, impure, to render a woman a Niddah or Zava. Also included in the laws is that which the sages of blessed memory have stated in Niddah, that there are 5 appearances, colors, or shades of blood that the Torah deemed tameh, impure, whereas other appearances of blood are tahor, pure. The basis of this distinction is because the sages knew in their wisdom that any blood that is not of those 5 shades does not come from a place in her body that would render a woman tameh, impure. For there is a specific place in a woman wherein blood emanating from there alone renders her tameh. That place is called makor, the uterus, and in the sages' terminology, it is referred to as cheder, the inner room. The Chinuch describes how the status of the shades of blood was determined in earlier times. In order to determine the status of a specific shade of blood in the days of the earlier sages, when they were expert in all wisdom, women would show their discharges of blood to the sages, who would declare them tahor or tameh, pure or impure, in accordance with whatever shade the discharges were. In that era, all women would conduct themselves in accordance with biblical law with regard to Niddah and Zava status, i.e., that a major Zava would observe 7 clean days before immersing in a mikveh, and a Niddah would immerse on the night preceding the 8th day, even if she experienced a flow for the entire 7-day period, provided the blood flow ceased on the 7th day while it was still daytime. The Chinuch teaches how matters changed once this knowledge was lost. However, when the tribulations of the Jewish people intensified, the level of knowledge of the sages and Torah scholars was diminished, and they did not wish to rely on their own judgment to rule regarding shades of blood at all, i.e., they no longer felt confident declaring blood tahor, pure, on the basis of their evaluation that its reddish color was not one of the 5 specific shades of red that the Torah considers impure, tameh. Therefore, now in these times is very relevant. Any discharge that is any reddish shade whatsoever or black shade, whether the shade is very deep or light, which is to say that it is not deep, is deemed tameh, impure. But a yellow or white discharge, even if it is viscous, like blood, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, is deemed tahor, pure. A woman's reliability regarding these matters. A woman is trusted to say, I had a discharge of this particular shade, but I lost it, and my status is thus dependent upon the law pertaining to this shade. And if she says it was yellow or it was white, we deem it tahor for her, pure. Chinuch discusses further ramifications of the loss of knowledge in identifying the 5 shades of tameh discharges, and with that, we'll have to continue tomorrow as it's getting late. Thank you for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah 36, 100 for the gold. Have a wonderful rest of your day.